Our next grad slammer is Rebecca Andersen.
Hi. 5 years ago, I stood in front of a different crowded room at the largest tech conference for women. It was awe-inspiring to see all the interest in STEM there. It was also maddening because I met so many women invested in their tech career, but stuck in the job search labyrinth. Tech companies say they want to hire women, but a common experience is being auto-rejected, ghosted, and facing condescending interviewers. I was tired of the broken recruiting and hiring process, and I wanted to change it. So today I conduct research centering the experiences of women who are building their careers in tech, but facing barriers. Society would like to put the problem on us, on women. We are just not interested enough in STEM. That's why only 34% of the STEM workforce is female, not to mention only 10% of those Black, Indigenous, and Latina. But while many want to point to a pipeline problem as the cause, there is more to that story. Through interviews and focus groups, I listen to women share their job search experiences in tech. And using thematic analysis, I analyze how these experiences affect career progression and career choice. My research deviates from traditional career development theory, which focuses on a woman's STEM self-efficacy and how that drives career outcomes. Traditional theory would have us believe women have low confidence and therefore low persistence in STEM. Instead, I found that women have high confidence and aspirations in STEM, but the job search labyrinth they are forced to navigate erodes their career self-efficacy or confidence that they can get a job. However, there is hope. Through the stories I've collected, I've learned how we can turn barriers into supports and dismantle the career search labyrinth. For example, today, feedback is a fairy tale, and ghosting more common than guidance. Women are left on their own to figure out what went wrong. And with a lack of social capital, they often can't get answers. What's more, constant rejection by AI systems trained on past worker profiles, often white and male, reinforces the stereotype that women are incompatible with STEM. No. Instead of absent feedback, we can have actionable feedback, giving women direction in the job search. Rather than discounting a woman's potential, we can leverage transferable skills and account for capacity for growth with holistic evaluation processes. We do not need to fix women. The solutions I mentioned are nuanced and it's not easy. But together, if we listen to women, we can dismantle the job search labyrinth. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel, for a wonderful talk.
See, I told you.
I've got a few questions for you.
Yes.
Could you share sorry, Rebecca.
I get Rachel all the time. I was actually telling Rachel.
That's what you were
It's
saying.
like my persona. Yeah. I give a Rachel vibe.
Or you have an MC who needs to follow the script.
No, I do.
Can you share a little about how this work relates to your life?
Yeah, I mean, this work is really personal to me. I have an undergrad in chemistry. I have a graduate degree in engineering. I don't do that anymore for a lot of reasons. And today what I do is I manage career development for a technical graduate school. So, sorry, it really is personal because I saw so many of my students in my office upset. Women that really, really wanted to get out there and couldn't. And my job just became, instead of my job being helping people figure out their interest, it was how to game systems, how to beat the applicant tracking system. And I don't want to do it anymore.
It's wonderful. I'm glad you have work that you're passionate about and change the world. You shared that you're currently a part-time student and also a mom. Mm-hmm. How do you manage to do all these very time-consuming things?
Subway, chicken nuggets. I just tell myself that it's good that my kids see me working all the time because I'm a woman in tech and doing my thing, good example. But it is hard. I have a lot of support. I have a great husband who maybe is watching. It helps out a lot. But I am really looking forward to going to the Little League game next week and not bringing my laptop because I turned my dissertation in yesterday. So I get to take a break.
Wonderful. And why is this work important to you? I think you've told us some of that, but any parting thoughts you want to share with us?
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing this work for the reasons I mentioned and also because of my mom. Because my mom is an educator And I'm going to be the first doctor in my family, but my mom should have been, because she got accepted into pharmacy school. She didn't get there because it was a long time ago, and she didn't have the support. She didn't know how to get there. She didn't know where to stay. There was a labyrinth. So doing this for her, you know, my dissertation is dedicated to her and all the women out there who want to make their dreams come true.
Great, thank you. That's terrific.
Thank you.